told you that one of the oldest cities in human history is still alive.
This isn't a museum frozen in time. It's a real city with taxis honking, school bells ringing, kids running through alleyways. Life keeps unfolding. On top of a forgotten empire, beneath these ordinary streets lie extraordinary secrets, ancient tombs, buried temples, lost chambers, and the truth is, most of them haven't even been touched yet. The people here drink coffee beside obelisks. Children play under walls once guarded by gods. Modern life continues, but the past never left. Sometimes the silence between footsteps feels ancient, as if the stones remember more than we do. In Luxor, the past still whispers.
Luxor wasn't just the heart of the ancient Egypt. It was Thebes, a capital of pharaohs, but with such a power that 4,000 years later, people still live right above.
Imagine waking up brewing tea and walking streets that rest on top of ancient tombs. Here, every sidewalk is built on forgotten stone, and every alley hides a layer of time. Beneath the feet of farmers, merchants, and children running to school lie the kings of Egypt. Pharaohs who once ruled an empire now sleep quietly under the dust of modern life. You see it in the architecture. One wall dates back to Alexander, the next holds someone's laundry line. The past and present live side by side, not separated but intertwined. These structures weren't made to impress. They were made to endure. That's why they still stand. As if untouched by the centuries, whispering stories to anyone who slows down enough to. This was once Thebes, not a ruin, not a myth, but a city so powerful that time couldn't erase it. And even now, it refuses to disappear.
The streets here are paved with centuries below the homes and mosques. You'll find tombs, temples, and secrets buried deep beneath the surface.
We think we know history because we studied dates and dynasties, because we memorized names written in textbooks. But no book can prepare you for this. In Luxor, history is alive not in museums, but in the air. It's under your sandals, pressed into stone paths, where people once walked not for tourism, but for worship, for work, for war, for love. You don't see the past here. You stand inside it. Every block of stone was carved by hands that bled, by people who never imagined you'd be watching them thousands of years later. They weren't pharaohs. They were workers, mothers, priests, farmers. This isn't the Egypt of mythology. It's the Egypt of effort. And somehow, despite time and conquest and erosion, their work still holds, still speaks. Look closely. The walls are not decorations. They're messages, warnings, rituals. You are not just a tourist here, you're a witness. You're standing in a sacred archive that no empire, no storm, no generation could fully erase. You're walking on a timeline that still echoes every step. Beneath the dust, this city hides secrets no documentary will ever capture. What was whispered in these halls? What prayers were offered under these stone ceilings? You'll never know for sure. But your body will feel it, and your silence will feel holy. Most people walk through ruins like a museum. But Luxor doesn't need velvet ropes and glass cases. Luxor wants to be walked, to be breathed in, to be remembered. It's not the past. It's the reminder that every civilization thinks it will last forever, until all that's left is dust, wind, and a few words carved in stone.
What's shocking wasn't the rooms, it was the life, the market, children laughing, cats sleeping in stone. This isn't a museum, it's a living, breathing city.
People live here, on top of one of the oldest cities ever built, walking daily over history they don't even see. Shops, homes, and tuk-tuks now rest above palaces and tombs that once ruled the ancient world. You'll see satellite dishes on mud brick roofs, a strange blend of pharaohs and social media. In Luxor, modern life didn't replace the past. It grew on top of it. And maybe that's the most human thing of all, building today on top of yesterday, layer after layer.
Buy coffee next to a 3,500-year-old statue. A teenager scrolling phones beside a wall carved by pharaohs.
Thousands of years ago, this ground carried royal processions. Now, just a local man biking to work.
They say we have only uncovered a fraction of Luxor. Some believe the real secrets are still buried. Temples, scrolls, entire chambers waiting in silence.
From the first step you take in Luxor, you're not walking through ruins. You're walking through intention. Every wall, every path, every column was placed for a reason. This wasn't a city built to impress. It was built to last thousands of years, and it did. Ancient engineers here didn't just measure in meters or cubits. They measured in stars, in shadows, in flood cycles. They built in tune with the sky, aligning their lives with a logic that still puzzles modern science. What we call temples today were more than places of worship. They were centers of calculation, astronomy, healing, and even statecraft. Luxor was not a monument. It was a machine, and that machine was alive. Zoom out and you'll notice something few people do. Luxor's major sites aren't scattered randomly. They form a map, a deliberate layout, like circuitry etched across the desert. An ancient blueprint for something far bigger than a city. Underneath modern roads, beneath homes and fields, lie layers we haven't even uncovered yet. Only 4% of ancient Luxor has been excavated. The rest? Still buried, still untouched, still hiding in plain sight. We used to think these structures were just art, but now we're finding geometry, astronomy, acoustics, even resonance chambers that align with planetary cycles. They weren't guessing, they knew. In the end, Luxor isn't just Egypt's past. It's a code, a system. A reminder that human intelligence isn't linear, it loops. It fades, and sometimes it leaves behind cities like this.
Try to modernize, but Luxor, it remembers. It reminds us that history isn't older. Some cities never die, they just keep living.